It's been another fulfilling week. Quite a few things going on. Got to see a lot of folks, went to all the shops, picked up several pieces, got some help from y'all with some decisions on gold, picked up a beautiful set, spent time with the family, and of course Christmas. So we're going to take a few minutes and go over everything, and at the end, we'll see how it all wraps up. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the journey. So over the course of the last week, as I said, a lot of things have been going on. I've gotten in several packages from folks. I've gone to all the coin shops. I've picked up several pieces, and I even picked up this beautiful set of sterling silver small coins. It's been a wonderful week. I can't believe we got to see so many different things. I wish I had been able to get some more footage of stuff, but I'll do the best to explain some stuff that happened. I have started working those extra weekends as one of our employees is out of town. So I'm trying to cram everything in now on Wednesdays because I don't have the weekends to do it. That's okay. I was able to get one of our employees to take care of the store on Friday so that I can still make my trips to the shops and still get all my regular work done instead of me having to work Friday night until somewhere around 2 in the morning. So that worked out quite well. On Friday, I headed over to Silver Eagle first. Things were running a bit behind schedule than normal, and so I wanted to get over there first because they're the furthest one for me to go to, and then work my way back. And so of course I headed on over there, and they were open. They were moderately busy, not too bad. I did pick up several pieces while I was there, so let's go over all of those. First, I picked up another Pan American. This particular one, I do not collect these, but I do have somebody that likes to get these, and so when I find them, I like to grab a hold of them so that I can send them off in trade. Let me adjust some lighting so maybe I can get a better light on the image itself. There we go, much better. But as I was saying, I do pick these up for another individual to do trades and stuff like that, and so I saw it in there and I snatched it up. If I'm not mistaken, I think I paid $27, $26.50, somewhere in that range. And it's been a pretty consistent price for them over the last few weeks. But of course I saw it, and so I grabbed it. Into the capsule it's going to go. And good to go. There we are. And that was the first pickup for the week. I did find that in their generic bin, and of course I was digging around for another one of those mirror finish Aztec rounds, and I probably dug around in there for about 10 minutes, and I did finally find one, and I did grab it. This one does have a couple of fingerprints on it, but that's okay. I absolutely wanted to get any of them that they had left, and this is the only one they had. I dug through as best I could. At least I was able to get one more, so I'm very, very happy to add it to the stack. These are quite difficult to handle when you got the gloves on, but that's okay. There we go. Encapsulated and ready to go. Fantastic. The detail on these are absolutely stunning. If you do not have one, I do suggest to get you at least one for your stack and just appreciate all the detail that went into these. Absolutely marvelous. There was one more little piece in there that caught my eye. I had never seen one in person. I've seen them on other people's videos. And that was this 1 ounce elemental bar. As I said, I've never seen one in person, and I don't really know a lot about it, but they had it in their generic bin, and I figured, hey, we're working on another box, so let's go ahead and get another bar. So y'all chime in down below in the comments and let me know a little more detail on this, because I'm sure y'all know a lot more than I do. But it's an impressive looking bar, nice mirror finish on there. I was happy to add it. Let's put it in a capsule. Here we go. Pretty much a perfect fit into the capsule. And there we are, ready to go into the guardhouse box. And now I do have 3 or 4 more bars ready to go into that box, so it's almost time to do another update on that, and I'll see about getting one of those out in the next week or 2. But before I left there, I wanted to look over into their Kookaburra section to see if they had any that STG might need. Stack That Gold did decide he wanted to start working on that set, and I went back into the last video I remember where he showed the ones he had, and they had in there a 2017. I looked back in his video, I did not see this in there, and so I did pick it up. If I'm not mistaken, I think I paid $33, so overall not too terrible. And it turns out he actually does not need this one. I myself do not need it either. So I am going to be getting a list. Actually, I'm going to be doing an update video on my kookaburras in the next week. So if any of you out there have one that I need and you need the 2017, we can do a swap. I do have another one that came in. I haven't opened it yet. Got the package right here. Perth Mint Rattler inside. That is a new kookaburra for the set, and so we're going to be adding to it. So if you need a 2017 and you happen to have one that I need, that would be a fantastic swap. From there, I went over to Candle Coin and Stamps. Sadly, Larry isn't back yet, but I did talk to Cindy and she said he is doing pretty well, just not quite ready to come back to work, but he's in good spirits, and so that's good. She said it had been pretty slow the whole day. When I went in there, it was just her by herself, so she was just going in through some wheat bennies that she had just picked up. Myself, I was in there because I needed a capsule for this. I did show this coin in a little short video the day that I picked this up, and it is one kind of a sneak peek for a video I've already filmed. I just haven't put it up yet, where I had done a trade. It was a 6-ounce trade, and this 2-ounce coin was part of that trade. So you'll get to see that in more detail in the next couple of days. But this is the mother and baby kookaburra from the Perth Mint, and it is a 2-ounce coin. As always, anything from the Perth Mint is always amazing. I absolutely love it. I'm glad they had a capsule for me because I did not have one, so that worked out quite well. But that's the only thing that I picked up while I was there, was the capsule. And so from there, I headed out to go pick up and make deliveries for the stores, and then I headed home. But actually, my very first stop of the day was in the morning. I headed over to Mr. Warren's. I wanted to go see him before the day had got it started because I knew I was going to be working over the weekend. And while I was there, I did pick up this beautiful piece. It's all together somewhere in the range of around 4 ounces of silver. And each little coin in there depicts one of the presidents and their wife. And it goes all the way up to, I do believe, 1977 when this was made. His original asking price for this was $95, which was already a great price. I'm not sure if he actually wants me to say what he did end up selling that one to me for, because he gave me a ridiculously good price, and so I just could not pass it up. I was also there that morning to pick up those 2 Star Trek coins that he had. Somebody had reached out to me after that video and they wanted to get them, and so we did get it arranged, and those actually got shipped out today. I did send them their tracking number, and so that worked out phenomenal. So it was a great visit with him that morning. I didn't get to stay long, but I always love to go see him. And hopefully I'll be able to see him again this Friday morning, but we'll see how that goes. Of course, over the weekend, I had my work, things like that, and things were getting situated for Christmas. Monday, of course, was Christmas, and I hope all of you had a wonderful Christmas. Time with your family, time with friends, and just enjoying the day. And if not, if you're just hanging out doing your own thing, there's nothing wrong with that. I just hope that you had a wonderful, relaxing day, peace and quiet, and that you enjoyed the day itself. My family did come over to our house. We actually don't do the traditional turkey dinner or ham dinner or anything like that. We actually do Mexican. So our family tends to come to our house because they want a part of the Mexican dinner. Well, my nephew, who had come over, knew about a coin that I had, well, a bar that I had, that I actually ended up sending to ACA, and that was that Winchester rifle bar. And he wanted to trade me for a Silvertown bar that he had, but of course I had already let it go. But he did find out, I told him maybe about 15-20 minutes into the conversation that I did have that mallard duck coin, and if he wanted to, you know, I would go ahead and do that trade. And he jumped all over it. He is an avid hunter. He does like duck hunting. It is an NRA round, which is the National Rifle Association, and of course with the duck on there, he had to have it. And so we did that little swap, and we just swapped out for a simple Silvertown bar. I already have a couple of these, so it's no big deal, but hey, we will add it into the guardhouse box. So that's always a good idea. I love being able to pick up new pieces for the box, even if it is just simple generic. But he also handed me a 2009 maple. As you can see, it's not the cleanest thing in the world. It's milked up pretty good, and pretty dirty. And he handed this to me and he was like, you know, melt it down and make it into something nice. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to melt a maple. And it actually turns out that I needed one maple to fill my maple tube that's over there. I had completed that set, and then one of them ended up going out in a giveaway. So this allows me to fill up that tube. So that's awesome. I told him I've got some silver shot there and I'll melt that down and make something special. So this is going to be going into that little tube right there, which should get me back to 20 maples. So that was fantastic. I always love being able to complete a little set of one piece or another, and getting that tube full again really helps a lot. Every time I've been going to the coin shops, I haven't even been thinking about it. And so it's been needing that one coin for the better part of 2 to 3 months. So I'm absolutely happy to get that filled again. We had a great time with family. Everything went quite well. It was quite cheerful. And I do thank everybody for coming over and just hanging out with us. It was a great day. Yesterday, I did post up a little video that my son and daughter-in-law did of my granddaughter, and they were opening up that package that Liberty Bleed Silver had sent her. That's an adorable little video. It went quite well. It's only a couple minutes long, and I'll have a link to it down in the description. They were perfectly fine with me putting that video up, and I think they were actually kind of happy about it, so that's good. But anyway, that video is up if you'd like to check it out. As I said, absolutely adorable, and I loved it. But that's everything that I picked up this week. So we added 6 ounces of silver to the stack, but it is not all that I actually got in. I'd gotten in another 6-ounce trade. I will have that video up here in the next day or two, but I don't have that up here except for the 2-ounce piece that's here. But there's some amazing pieces in that trade, and I can't wait for you all to see them. And then I also got this little package in from Spokane Silver Stacker. I picked up a couple coins from him, and both of these are needed for sets that I'm collecting. And as I said, one of them is a new kookaburra for me, so that's absolutely fantastic. And then I also got this letter in today from Jay Parker, and this is going to be, should be his new sticker. And I got in one from Mellow Stacks. So we'll have a mail call on Monday to open these up, and then of course we'll go over my my purchase since it came in. We'll get this done here real soon as well. So all in all, fantastic week. All kinds of stuff came in. If you add it all up, somewhere around 18 ounces of silver this week, which is phenomenal. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to finish showing you everything in those other videos. But I thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch this video. Remember to like and subscribe and comment down below. Let me know what your favorite piece out of these is. Myself, of course, I'm going to have to say the kookaburra, even though I didn't need it. But other than that, it's actually the elemental bar. Love it. Absolutely phenomenal, simple design, and I really enjoy it. I hope you all come back to see the other videos that I'm going to be putting out with the other stuff that I picked up this week. They are all phenomenal. And as always, remember to follow along on my silver journey. And we'll see you in the next one. God bless.